Hello all, Hawk Tutor here for another video. Today we're going to be going over how to find the critical points of a function, which essentially are just when the first derivative is equal to 0. So for this problem, we're going to be taking our function, which is x to the third plus x squared minus 5x minus 5, and just finding the derivative of this. So all we're going to want to do for this is the power rule, where we're doing 3x squared plus 2x minus 5. So that's going to be our derivative function for that. And now all we want to do is set this equal to 0. And for this problem, I'm personally just going to be using the quadratic formula, which is essentially negative b, in this case negative 2, plus minus radical b squared, which in this case would just be 4, minus 4ac. So 4 times 3 times negative 5. Perfect. And then that's going to be over 2a, which is just 6. So essentially, first derivative equals 0. That's all critical points are. But we're going to continue to solve this, obviously, to find the critical points. So next, we're just going to simplify that inside right there. So negative 2 plus minus 4 minus, in this case, it would be plus 60. So 64. Negative 2 plus minus radical 64 over 6. So essentially, it's just going to be negative 2 plus minus 8 over 6. So negative 2 plus 8 over 6 is going to be 1. So we know one of our critical points is 1. And negative 2 minus 8 over 6 is going to be negative 10 over 6, which is just going to be negative 5/3. So we're also going to have negative 5/3. And those are going to be our two critical points, x equals 1, x equals negative 5/3. So essentially, just to recap, you have your function, you set it equal to 0, or its first derivative equal to 0, and that's how you're going to find those critical points. And if it asks for the x and y coordinates, all you have to do is plug in these x values, so 1 and negative 5/3, back into the function, the original function that is, that one right up here. And that's how you're going to find your x and y coordinates. But essentially, that's all you're going to have to do for that. So any questions, leave them in the comments. But thank you for watching this full lesson, and I'll see everybody later.